What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most broken duos, combinations, whatever you want to call it, if not the most broken, actually, combo that is going to be coming out with patch 1.2. Now, I just made my artifact video over, all the characters that are going to be really, really good, really broken, S tier, all that jazz, in the next patch, right? Because of the new artifacts. Well, there are two characters specifically that are to combo so well together with these artifacts, it's actually insane. It is actually insane. And I'm going to be talking about it. So, if you guys don't know, right? If you guys don't know, there are new artifacts coming out. Yeah, there's new artifacts, guys. Very briefly, here's the cryo damage one, here's the hydro one. The 2-piece cryo damage gives cryo damage bonus plus 15%. And then the 4-piece set gives, when a character attacks an enemy affected by cryo, their crit rate is increased by 20%. And when the enemy is frozen, crit rate is increased additional 20% for a total of 40%. Now, moving on to the hydro damage set. The 2-piece hydro damage gives hydro damage bonus plus 15%. And then the 4-piece gives, after using an elemental skill, increases normal and charged attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds. Now, when these two sets drop in the game, there's going to be, these two units are going to go crazy. And the two units I'm talking about are Xiangyang and Xingqiu. Now, these two, they're 4-stars, by the way. And you can do this at Constellation 1. Like, what I'm about to do is Constellation 1 units. But what you can do, if you guys, like I said, whenever whenever cryo is applied to the enemy, you get 20% crit rate. And then, whenever they're frozen, you get 20% crit rate as well. So, one thing that you can do, go ahead and aggro this enemy, hey you, is you can do something like this. You can pop your E, pop ult right here, and he will now shatter freeze every time he auto attacks. He will just shatter, freeze, shatter, freeze, shatter, freeze, over and over and over. So that means that his crit rate is going to fluctuate between 20% and 40% every other auto attack. So I'm telling you, like, this combination was already good, which I don't even see people using this combo that much, but this combination is already good. But now with the artifacts, it's going to be even better because Xiangyang now can run crit damage headpiece on top of, if you go with the ice resonance, right? Say you go elemental resonance of the ice right here. You get 15% increased crit rate. So now his crit rate is 55% instead of, just the 40% from the artifacts. On top of, like, it's not going to be that hard to build them as far as path-wise, because this is the thing. So this is what you would go for them on this build. Like, if you were trying to run this combo or whatever, you'd go 4-piece cryo damage set on Xiangyang, and make sure you go attack percent right here. You'll go cryo damage right here, obviously, and then crit damage headpiece. Now, for Xingqiu, you want to have his ult up all the time. So what you'll do is, you'll run energy recharge piece right here, right? So you run something like this, energy recharge piece right here, then you go into hydro damage bonus right here, and then right here you can go into crit rate or whatever, right? Probably crit rate because of you want his ult to crit. Now, the thing about that is, you run an energy recharge weapon on him, and he's going to have so much energy recharge, he's going to get his ult back quick, right? Because the blades from his ult generate energy for his ult. So you pop his ult, the blades come out, they regenerate his ult back, so you basically have his ult off cooldown. Not to mention, if you run Sacrificial Sword, he is going to have his E twice. He's going to have 2 procs of his E, and you got to realize his E cooldown is 21 seconds. So, say you have an R5 Sacrificial Sword, or even if it's not R5, right? Let's say you have like a R2 or 3, whatever. The cooldown of the weapon is less than the cooldown of his E ability. So every time you use his E, it can reset. It's going to be ridiculous. And then like Chongyang, you can run whatever sword. I just have this on him just right now because whatever. But you can run like a damage weapon on him. If you want to go Skyward Pride, if you want to go Wolf's Gravestone, or if you want to go into a 4-star weapon like Prototype Amunis or into the Battle Pass weapon. I mean, that's going to give you crit rate, but you already have like a whole bunch of crit rate, but whatever. You know, you can. But I'm telling you guys, this combo with these artifacts is going to be ridiculous. It's actually going to be crazy. They may very well be the best combo in the game. So, I just want to make a video about that, let you guys know, show you guys that, or whatever the case may be. I don't really see anyone running that combo. You're literally going to Shatter, because if you guys don't know, Shatter is an elemental reaction, right? If you go here, Elemental Mastery 0, Vaporize 0%, then you got Superconduct, Electrocharge, Shatter. Shatter is an elemental reaction. So whenever you break the ice on enemies, you will do extra damage. So the fact that you're going to be shattering every other turn, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. That also means you do want to have some elemental mastery on, what's it called? On Chongyang. Now, a weapon that I was actually going to talk about, Rain Slasher. Rain Slasher increases damage against enemies affected by Hydro or Electro. This may be very good because it's giving Elemental Mastery and you're going to be running Xing Shou. Now, obviously, that's just one of multiple different weapons that you could grab or use. But, yeah, this combo is going to be broken. I wouldn't be surprised if people started hard, like, maining Chongyang as main DPS and then running Xing Shou as support DPS, healer, tank, or not tank, but like he mitigates damage. So I would not be surprised if that's what people started leaning towards as a combination. I'm telling you guys, y'all gotta try this. It's gonna be broken. Now, obviously, you could run the artifact set with other characters because it doesn't only apply to ice or water, right? Right here. And I want to talk about this. When a character attacks an enemy affected by cryo, their crit rate is increased by 20%. If the enemy is frozen, crit rate increased by 40%. This doesn't only apply to, like, cryo units. This applies to anyone. And one thing that I was talking about, which I don't know how optimal it is or how you would do it or should do it, but the only units in the game that break ice are Claymore users, and then characters that, I think it's Geo damage, right? I think Geo breaks frozen units. But let's say, you know, you build a unit up, you do something like this, you now have 40% crit rate on your sword character, and you will not break the ice, right? You won't break the ice, which is just super, we're gonna do that, right? So, and you just get the 40% crit rate. Now, like I said, I don't know who you would run that on or how you would do it. I'm not, like, we obviously would have to damage test on if it's more worth to get the 40% crit rate or if it's more worth to just go into something else, because, like, what's Kaching's best set? It's like 2-piece Thunder and Fury, 2-piece Noble set. We would have to see if that's more worth to go than, or getting the 40% crit rate. And it all depends on your artifacts, your units, your builds, and everything like that. But I just want to bring that to you guys' attention so you guys could go and test and build and do what you want. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.